Hey guys, welcome back to another hair video. Alright, so this week I did not know what I wanted to do with her hair. She didn't have any suggestions, so we just went with a simple braided top knot bun. And let me just say before I really get into this video is sped up ×3. And I know there's going to be quite a few crazy looking parts where it looks like I'm being really rough on her head. But I promise you, I'm not. Also, she's not sitting that still this week for her hairstyle because one, as you can see, she's sick. But also two, she does not have her tablet in this video. So she is trying to look and find her amusement anywhere else but where her hair is supposed to be. Alright, so now let's get back into it. So you guys know I typically start off with four sections. I always do my 4 sections no matter what the style is. It's just kind of a guide for me. So I break it down into 4 sections, and because I'm doing a top knot bun, every section I break into half and then continue to break it in half. So on one section it's going to be 4 braids. So I take that section, I break it in half, and yeah, that's how I get my equal parts. Now, I did want to stitch braid these braids because, again, it's a simple style. I just wanted it to be really cute and neat looking. Now, my baby sometimes is a little dramatic. And like I said, I do have the long nails, so I don't, I'm not saying it doesn't hurt or anything. So I wanted to make sure. But here you'll see like that first braid, I'm actually just taking my comb because she sees that I have it. So I just wanted to kind of trick her before I just started with the nails because honestly, I really don't think the nails bother her. She just sometimes doesn't want to sit for the style, so she starts to complain. So that little comb thing is just sometimes it's just like it's just a little trick. Now I do want to get better at stitch braiding with a comb. It just takes so long, and because this is a simple style, I would like for it to go a little quick. I'm just braiding it straight up into a braided bun. Now, like I said, we didn't have any plans or, any real expectations on what this style was going to be other than just a braided bun. But you know me, I got to add a little something to it just so it's different, I never just want to do the same braided bun or, I don't know, I just feel like when I get to braiding, my mind just kicks in and it just produces something new. So in this week, I'm doing the braided bun, but I'm going to throw, I think, like 2 crisscross designs on each side and the back. And yeah, that will give it a little something in the back. Now guys, I do add like a little bit of hair for her hair for length because she does like her bun to be like a little fuller and a little thicker. And even with the other style, she just wants her beads to kind of, hit the middle of her back or, just a little longer than where her natural hair is. So I go ahead and I just add a little bit once I get, close to finish corn rolling it out. And if you see her rubbing the edges of her hair, that's her way of checking to see like how many more we have to go, because again, she's already asked me and I've told her it's 4 for each section. So she's counting down. So you'll see her quite often touching to see, how many more, and she's actually counting down every time I finish a braid. So here, like I said before, I am going ahead and throwing those 2 braids that's going to crisscross. Again, I'm throwing that little comb just so she thinks that I'm using the comb and not my fingers. And she actually wasn't complaining. So I don't know if that little trick worked or what, but hey, I think it did. Now guys, when I do these simple styles, I mean, I would like to improve on the time it takes for me to complete them, because it does take me quite a while to even put a style in the kids' hair. And I don't know if it's just, they're kids and I'm actually doing other things while braiding. So like I take quite a few breaks in between, make lunch, pick up, change diapers, whatever. A lot of things in between that adds to that time. But still, I do want to improve on the time it takes me to complete these styles. Because like I said, no one wants to sit in a chair for half a day or over that, depending on the style. And this week, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but I am in a different location in the house. And that was just simply because, like I said, she doesn't have her tablet and she wanted a better view of the TV. So I figured this location would be best for her to see the TV. However, I am working in the front of her head. Well, I'm standing in the front of her head, working in the back of her head. But, after a while, she will be able to see TV. So... So like I mentioned before, whatever I do to one side, I do it to the other side, just so everything is symmetrical. Now guys, I will say in a few weeks, you will see a little bit of the change in the hairstyles that I'm going to do on my baby's hair. Just because, one, they won't be in school anymore, and I do like to give their hair a break. So when I say a break, it doesn't mean like I won't be braiding their hair. I will still braid their hair, but it won't be in such small styles, I guess you could say. So like if it's in box braids, the braids won't be that small. Most of the styles, they may not have hair added to it. And again, I kind of touched on this in a previous video. That is mainly because it's summertime, we're swimming, we're doing all types of stuff. Dust, dirt, all that type of stuff will hit in their hair, and I may need to take their hair out at the end of the day. And I don't want to do these elaborate styles or styles that's going to take hours to do just to take it back out in a couple of days. So yeah, you will see a difference, but I mean, I think I still, well, to me, in my opinion, I think I still do like some really, really cute styles. So like depending on the activities that we may have planned for that week or 2 weeks, this is the style that I may do. It may not be so many like designs or like the crisscross design, but this is a style that I may do like on Ari's hair. But yeah, you guys will see. Just please stick around, support me, comment, subscribe, and just keep coming back. But yeah, I mean, I want to give you content that's really real and what I actually do with my baby's hair. And this is it. So again, school time, every 2 weeks, I just want to make sure that it's put up and I don't have to play in it. Summertime is a little different. So I really prefer like natural hairstyles that doesn't, require too much manipulation to make cornrows and all that. But again, you guys will see what I'm referring to. Alright, so here we're at the top, and again, it's just braids going back for like the first 2 on the side, but then I actually throw in some braids and some individual braids, and they're actually going to get braided into the cornrow where it's going. You'll see. And again, it just adds a different little element. This was not planned. None of my hairstyles are really planned. I ask them what they want, they tell me, and we kind of just, you know, figure it out as we go. But yeah. Right here, she is totally over it. She is counting down. She got a little upset with, you know, she knows each section has like 4 braids in it, but with throwing those little braids, she thought it was done and it's not. So she is giving me like a little bit of attitude, but totally understand. You know, no one wants to sit in the chair. You're trying to watch a movie, trying to, you know, play with your siblings, and you can't. So I totally get it. But we're almost done. She's really a trooper. And you see, she didn't even notice, to be honest, now looking back at it, she didn't even notice the front braids. I didn't even have the comb in my hand. So, yeah, I don't know. Again, I'll always probably start with a comb. 2 reasons. I want to get better at stitching with a comb. But also, I just want to make sure I'm not hurting her. So if she ever said, ouch, it hurts, then I would definitely just switch out with the comb. But using my fingers is definitely a lot faster, so yeah. And that's it, guys. I mean, after this one, I'm going to throw it all up in a ponytail, twist it around, make a bun, and put the beads in the front, and put some ribbon on that bow, and that's it. On that bun, and that's it. So, again, guys, if you made it to another video, another week, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And come back next week for another hair video. All right. Have a great week, guys. See you next time. Bye.